this episode, we're going to have an interesting look on how we handle attachments, and specifically delivering the attachments to the end user. So in this case, we have 3 different albums. Each album has a number of images. And we're going to look at 3 different examples. We're going to look at a basic implementation, which that implementation is then going to zip up all of the active storage attachments on the album and then download them. However, when we do this, we'll see that for a small number of images and small size, that works. We get our attachment, we can open it up, and within there, we have our images that we had uploaded. However, things get a lot more complicated when we're talking about large images or many small images, and this could be files as well. It doesn't really matter because we are just zipping them up. So if we try the large images, you'll see that it starts to work, but then we get an error. And this is basically because the temp files are being removed as new ones are being generated. So this approach isn't going to work if you are dealing with a lot of images. And same thing for the many small images, it'll start to work, but then we get the same error. So then we're going to have a look at a different implementation of zipping up the images and then being able to download them. And you'll see that works, and we can do the large images as well. It'll zip up all the large images, and then that'll work as well. But you can see here, as it's spinning, we really don't know what's going on. So a user might get frustrated and they might click several times. And so then we're going to look at streaming the download, where we'll immediately start getting the download, and then it's going to be injecting in the images into the zip file as it's doing that. And if we open this up, we can see that worked as well. And so this episode is going to be about zipping up images and the 3 different approaches that we're going to have a look at in doing this, as well as some of the nuances with each approach. And did you know that you can go to railsstore.com to get your own Ruby on Rails t-shirt or your Drift in Ruby t-shirt? To watch this full episode and more videos, visit driftinruby.com and subscribe to the Pro membership.